Alright, y'all. Yeah, no, it's not gonna happen. Alright, y'all, so hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, you should go ahead and subscribe, and if you're not new, welcome back, and definitely comment on the next videos that you want to see. But today is going to be a serious video. Today I'm going to be talking about my story about being sexually assaulted, and basically like try to help out other young girls or young ladies who have been sexually assaulted and either haven't been dealing with it, don't know how to deal with it, or things of that sort. So gonna go ahead and get started. I'm gonna try not to cry, but I haven't actually expressed any emotion towards this. I'm gonna tell you guys the whole story, uncut, unedited. So it was the beginning of my senior year. It was about August, and in my county in Georgia, we have this thing called off periods. So if you have enough credits, or if you don't need to take another class because you didn't fail it, or you already have enough credit hours for that semester or that year, you can just go ahead and either go home or have a study hall. So I had a go home period, and usually I have a family friend pick me up and then take me home, but this day I didn't have, like, he couldn't come and get me. So there was this boy, and he was like, yeah, why don't you, I live down the street, why don't you just come over, you could chill out, and then you could ride the bus home so you're not getting in trouble for sitting at the school. Because they said that if you sit at the school, they're gonna revoke your off-campus privileges. So I was like, all right, cool, whatever. So my last period came, because we have 4 periods in a day, and I went to my first 3, my last period came, and I was like, okay, cool. So I went to his house, and I was just chilling out, watching TV, and he started getting a little frisky. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna just, let him know to stop, and that's gonna be that. So I told him, I was like, stop, and he kept going. And I was like, all right, stop, like, for real, I'm not playing, stop. And like, I guess he thought I was joking, and he kept going. Eventually, it led to him like forcing himself on top of me. And that day, I had on a dress with like compression shorts under it. So he forced himself on top of me, and he pulled my compression shorts down, and then I was trying to like move from under him, but I couldn't move. And once he pulled my compression shorts down, he went ahead and he pulled my panties down, and then he started choking me, and he forced my legs open. And after he forced my legs open, he started fingering me really hard. And I let him know. I was like, stop, stop. I was trying to move his hand, and he was naturally stronger than me, so when I was trying to move his hand, he started choking me harder. And he was like, move your hand or I'm gonna choke the shit out of you. By that time, I couldn't really breathe, so I just decided to stop fighting. I mean, what was I gonna do? I was either gonna not be able to breathe, or I was gonna give in and just wait till it stopped. So he finally finished doing whatever he did, and I grabbed all of my stuff and I went back to the school, and I decided not to say anything. When I was going back to the school, I couldn't cry, I couldn't breathe, I couldn't do anything. I didn't feel anything. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but I couldn't do anything. I didn't have a tear coming out of my eye. I couldn't, like, I don't know, it was like the world was at a standstill. I couldn't do anything. So I got there and I didn't say anything. I waited until it was time for the buses to leave, and I kept on going about my day. And my reason for telling this story is because there's a lot of young girls out there who don't say anything. And when you don't say anything, it gives that person power over you. You have to speak up. Like, my mom did eventually find out, and she was really mad, but I never did press charges because I'm not ready for that type of pressure. I'm not ready to go to court. I'm not ready to fight a case like that, so I just left it alone. Eventually, I feel as if God's gonna, give them something or make them go through something that will hurt them worse than it hurt me, to teach them a lesson. But it's not okay for guys to do that. It doesn't matter if you're wearing a provoking outfit, if you're drunk, if you're high, if you're off of some type of pill. It doesn't give them the right to take advantage of your body. And I wasn't even off of anything, and I still had a guy take advantage of my body. So I want young girls out here to know, like, you have to speak up. Like, you have to. It doesn't matter if you need to talk to a close friend that you don't like is not gonna say anything. You have to tell somebody. You have to tell an adult. Like, the more you hold on to it, the harder it is gonna be for you as a young lady to grow up and not have problems. The harder it's gonna be for you to find a husband, because you're gonna have so many trust issues and think every guy is gonna try to do something. Like, you have to speak up, because if you don't and you hold that and you harbor that in, it's just gonna create bigger problems in the future. I also want whoever's watching this to know, like, you're strong. You're a survivor. And I don't want you to ever think any less than that. You are a survivor. Like, some people don't think as sexual assault people as being a victim, but you are a victim of a crime. And you are surviving. You're strong. And I feel like, God put us through the situation to make us a stronger being, but not everybody survives. Not everybody makes it through. Not everybody tells somebody. You'll have kids who tell their story and nobody believes them. Or you'll have kids who don't say anything to anybody and they go on about their life and eventually end up committing suicide, unfortunately. And their parents are sitting there wondering, why is my child dead? And you have to speak up. You have to. Nothing gives anybody the right to force themselves on top of you, to force themselves inside of you. If you say no, it means no. Anything that's similar to no, like not right now, I don't feel like it, things like that, it still means no. And so I want you guys to take my story and share it with somebody, because for all we know, there's a young girl out there who hasn't told anybody and who's on the verge of committing suicide or harming themselves, or is fighting with a whole bunch of other issues that come with holding in the emotions of being sexually assaulted and not telling anyone. So I want you guys to share my story and help somebody else, and I hope I'm helping somebody. So I thank you guys for watching. If you're a young girl watching this and it's happened to you, I'll link my email down below, so feel free to contact me via email. I'll talk to you. I'll let you know how I handled the situation, and like how to prepare you, how to tell your parents or anything like that. So I'll link my email below, and I hope you guys have a great day. Share this video for me, please. And I really appreciate you guys for watching. And I think that's really all I have for today. So thank you guys for watching.